Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead reading for June 10 to June 16, 2019. This is for all Sagittarius and its Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Sagittarius, I already shuffled your cards, laid out your spread, so let's get into it. So, Sagittarius, here's what's good for you. The overall energy in your week ahead is you got natural, authentic, real, organic. That's you. This is your overall energy. And what's around that natural is house. That's what is clarifying natural. And what's around that house is the anchor. So what I feel, Sagittarius, is that what you got going on with natural here, I feel like, well, first of all, this could be concerning your home, or you focused on your domestic affairs, your comfort, your family, your stability, your security, your will, your determination. But all of this is coming down to, because you got the 4 for house, which is also 4 for emperor, and then you got the 4, which reduces to a 40. I mean, the 40 that reduces to a 4, also meaning the emperor, but also talks about stability and security. And I just feel like with natural here, this is talking about, I feel like you are, as you are acting with these things or these situations and circumstances for yourself, that you are experiencing self discovery. You are learning about yourself through the things that you are working on and dealing with in your life. As you are focusing on trying to have and build security and stability for yourself, and as you are having will and determination towards your goals and the things that you are busy in your affairs to attain, achieve for yourself, for your family, that you see as your comfort, as you are tightening up your circle of trust, of the people that you confide in, that you see as family. You are also learning about you, who you are, your authentic self. You are becoming more and more you, if that makes sense. It's like, as you've been going through this process and journey to you um, building your world, you are learning who you are in it. You are rediscovering yourself in this, and it's allowing you to become more comfortable with you and who you are, and be even more authentic and true to yourself. It's like you feeling comfortable, more comfortable in your own skin. You anchoring yourself within yourself. That's nice, Sagittarius. That's real nice. Natural. Your authentic you. So let's take a look at what's going on around all of this, Sagittarius. So your focus is, you got this 2 of Swords, and it's clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So you've been making decisions, or you've been needing to make decisions, but you have been trying to not just make any kind of decisions. You've been focusing on making decisions by looking at your life, from a positive perspective. You have been determined to not look at your life in any negative lens, whether you are experiencing ups or downs. And you have been focused on concentrating on trying to make decisions that are not only positive, but from your higher self. And you're focusing on trying to make decisions that give you peace. And even if you're not certain, you're trying to make decisions that ultimately at least make you happy. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, you're focused on nurturing yourself, nurturing your circumstances, nurturing your decisions and choices with the goal of you being grounded, with the goal of building, with the goal of having a firm foundation. You want your decisions to count, to matter, to make a difference in your world, but to make a very prosperous and to make a very harmonious and nurturing difference for you. So your decisions are playing a big part for you, Sagittarius. And the reason why you're so focused on your decisions is because you realize the creativity your decisions can have just by a choice. What it can build or not build. What it can grow or not grow. What it can expand or not expand. What it can bring more harmony to or receptivity to. But it is like the groundwork to your imagination. Just choices. And so you are focusing on making decisions and being more accountable to those decisions and being more focused on making the right decisions. Decisions now are so important to you in a way that they may not have been before because you realize what they can build, what each decision builds upon. And the reason why is you have the Knight of Cups and you have strength. And with the Knight of Cups here, you are focused on your dreams. You are focused on seizing opportunities. You are focused on seizing offers that the world may have available that you can get your hands on, that you can allow yourself to be more receptive to, or be more receptive in being able to receive it. And so with strength here, this is you being very determined to have those opportunities, to have those offers, to have your dreams. But this is you also focused with being ignited with courage and emotional strength and resilience, but realizing the need for instinct and reason and self-control and discipline and stamina, but also understanding what matters most and being able to balance your actions and your momentum and force, avoiding any extremes, being sensible, using calculations that allow for you to further and achieve your aims. You could be dealing with a Leo or have this energy in your chart with strength. But you are definitely focused on opportunities and making your dreams come true. And you are putting in the momentum, the drive, the will to persevere and to achieve it. You're very determined. And so what's coming towards you, Sagittarius, is you have the Emperor with the Eight of Coins. With the Emperor and the Eight of Coins coming towards you, this is you focused on your ambition. This is you trying to manage and keep things under control. You could be dealing with someone in authority, but with the Eight of Coins, there's some sort of news or message that comes in that you have to manage, that you have to take responsibility for, that you have to bring organization in order to, that you have to either maintain control or get under control, or there may be some rules involved. But there is some accountability and responsibility around this. Okay? There may be a need for you to, through this news or message, you have to perhaps go back to the drawing board and work on what you have constructed or what you're structuring or managing or building or organizing with this news and message. Now, I wanted more information for you with this Emperor. And so you have the Six of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. So this is you focused on trying to have victory with something that you want to secure. There's something you want to secure or you want to stabilize, but you want to make sure that you don't become stuck. So there's a need for you to take control of the situation or to make sure something doesn't get out of control. There may be a need for you to be able to recognize something so that you can work on it and avoid becoming stuck, Sagittarius, where you may need to make a decision, but be mindful to be practical in your decision and remain grounded as you make or come to the decision needed to work on whatever you may need to respond to. You may need to respond to managerial concerns. I'm hearing customer service issues, perhaps, and you may need to make a decision about that and work on and correspond. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, you're able to be very creative. I feel like you may need to not only be very creative, but you may need to be very quick in your response. Quick on your feet, so to speak. Now, how you will handle what's coming towards you is you have the Four of Wands. Now, this could have something to do with home and family. This could have something to do with your needing to carry out actions that you need to have line up or to be successful, to allow for completion, successful completion with the things that need your attention, need you to manage or to address or respond to nurture, to work on, to process. Perhaps you may need to make decisions about things that end up stuck in communication or in transmission, and come up with how to bring it into any delays or stagnation or crosses in communication. And for more information on that Four of Wands, with you responding by looking to see the actions to take to have successful completion with whatever needs to be managed or worked on or responded to, so that you can successfully work things out. Be mindful also to pay attention to the details too. You do have the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So with the Four Wands here, you do plan on focusing on opportunities. There may be a need for you to see what you can offer or see what can be offered in the situation. Now, this could be concerning love or relationship, but I feel like it's like, what can you do to sweeten the deal? Or as a compromise? And with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about you needing to be resourceful, to see how to gain in the situation. There may be a few things at work that you are focusing on or need to focus on, and making sure that everything is working as it should for what need to ultimately happen in the situation. And then you have the Emperor. This may have to do with you trying to establish or build your empire, but this is definitely about you being able to take control of a situation or take responsibility in a situation and effectively manage it, to secure the situation, to bring order or organization to a situation where something may be out of order, or maybe you need to order more. You may need to order more. I'm hearing out of order in two ways. Like, something's out of order, mean like it needs to be brought into balance, and then something's out of order, like there's no more available. But there's a need for you to manage and bring things under control, bring some organization, some stability and structure to the situation, but also to manage things, paying attention to the details. The details are very important here, so that you don't misstep. And so your outcome, Sagittarius, is you do have the Star, and you also have the Five of Cups. So the Star, you could be dealing with an Aquarius that have this energy in your chart. But with the Star here, this is you focused on healing. This is you focused on wish fulfillment. This is you focused on, with the Star, maintaining hope, having wisdom in the situation, enlightenment, being empowered. This is you healing any loss, any emotional loss, any disappointment, any upset of the Five of Cups. This is you bringing changes to any upsets or loss or disappointment. This is you creating wish fulfillment or having wish fulfillment. This is you being a visionary. This is you having confidence. And to bring more clarity and information to the Star, you also have the King of Pentacles. So this is you being able to have the Midas touch. This is you being able to maturely and practically and creatively manage and do what needs to be done to take care of what needs to be taken care of, whether this is with money, with business, with work, with relationships, with home, with your goals, with an authority figure or institution, or even with your decisions. But you being able to practically do so and being very creative about doing it. Now be mindful with this King of Pentacles, even though he has the Midas touch, that whatever he lays his thinks of or wants, he's able to create and is successful at doing so. You got the Leprechaun here. So the Leprechaun is very lucky, but the Leprechaun also can be very greedy. So there's a fine line between success and obsessed. So be careful with what you're seeking wish fulfillment in, and be careful with what you are needing to heal, being mindful that whatever you're trying to heal is that you go about it the right way and make sure that it's done right so that you can properly address it and change it. And I also feel that there's a need to maintain a healthy optimism and to not focus on anything that can be upsetting or leave you in this energy of being upset or depressed, because that's not going to serve you or your wishes or your dreams or your visions or your goals or your creativity here, Sagittarius. So there's a need for you to remain grounded here. So let's take a look at what your guidance is, Sagittarius. You had 3 cards that came out. So you have Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Didn't I say that? Think quick, something like that. So there's going to be a need for you to think quick or think on your feet with the Fox Spirit. Definitely around you needing to make decisions, needing to manage things, needing to pay attention to the details, work on things, or as you're building on things, or needing to respond to the things that you need to address. There's a need for you to have that Fox Spirit. So make sure that you think on your feet. All right? There's a need for you to be very, very creative here. Also, your guidance is the Parrot Spirit. Watch your words. So be careful about how you're speaking to yourself. What are you telling yourself, Sagittarius? There's a need for you to be mindful to speak positively and optimistically and enthusiastically to yourself. Do not take yourself through negative self-talk, because that's self-sabotage. That will not serve you. And have a sense of humor with whatever you're dealing with and facing. And focus on trying to laugh more. And don't be your own worst critic. Also, with this energy, Sagittarius, watch how you are speaking to others. Be careful how you're speaking to others. Make sure when you're communicating with others, it's easy to be controlling with that Emperor energy, or it's easy to be too pushy, or to come off cold and uncaring. So it's be mindful that as you may need to manage or make decisions or work on things or respond to things that you need to address in order to build and create what you need and have success with it, be more mindful about how you are talking to others, and make sure you are talking to others with respect, diplomacy, and tact and kindness, and with an air of receptivity, so that there is harmony and that you have receptivity in return in order to create and nurture the situation and get the desired result. You also have, Sagittarius, groundhog spirit, time to let go. So with this energy as your guidance, Sagittarius, for some of you with the Emperor, there may be something you have been trying to control, or you are being too rigid and refusing to let go of, and it may be causing a blockage or stagnation or delays. And it could be because there may be a need to let go of it. So is there something that you are dealing with that you know it's time to let go of? And for those of you that this resonates with, you know what this is. And it's time to let go of it because it's no longer serving you. And you are not getting the desired results. Even though you have been trying to push this, even though you've been trying to control it, even if you've been trying to take control of it and manage it and organize it. It's not moving, it's stuck, it's stagnant, it's delayed. It's time to let go of it. And perhaps you didn't want to, perhaps you put a lot into it, but you know it's time to let go of it. So let go of it. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.